welcome.
Hello, everybody.
This is the first ever episode of Not Brother Brothers, Pokemon Emerald, Nuzlocke.
I wanna be the very best that no one ever was.
That was
Bum, bum, bum.
to catch them is my real test. To keep them alive is my cause. So anyway, we're going to be playing a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Emerald. The important thing to remember about this is that there are specific rules. If you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, this is the explanation. If you don't know what Pokemon is, this is not the series to start learning about Pokemon with. Because we are deliberately playing counter to the mechanics that they intended you to play with.
We are. How so? How so? Please explain.
So, okay, battery's dry, but it's not, that's, like, I'm gonna let that happen. So what that means is, when a Pokemon faints, usually you would take it to the Pokemon Center, get it revived, you're all aces, you're ready to go.
Yeah, that'd be the human thing to do.
Yeah, but we're not. We are so devoid of any meaning in our lives that we need to make things harder for us. So
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, so what we're going to be doing for this entire series is every time a Pokemon faints, it is dead, and it must be released back into the wild, never to be seen again.
But what if I want to keep it?
Then you shouldn't have signed up for a Nuzlocke. Baby's Corner is over on the other part of YouTube, where we can watch Matt Pat talk about how it's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. But what we're doing here is some real big boy stuff. Speaking of, there may be some questions out there in the audience. Well, okay, fine. Pokemon faints, it's dead. All right, I'll just catch a new one. There's another rule. You can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter on every route.
Only ever one.
You can only catch the first one you encounter. If you don't want to catch that Wurmple, tough shit. That's the Wurmple you need to catch for that route.
So if we run into another Pokemon after that first Wurmple,
Yeah.
we have to kill it.
So you can kill it, you can run away, but if you didn't catch that first Wurmple, you just missed out on that entire route.
We get no one else.
Nobody else. That is the strict adhered to rule. Because otherwise you just, do the same stuff you always do. You just keep waiting.
Pokemon.
This is maybe a way to get around everybody picking Garchomp as their pseudo-legendary and just sweeping through the Elite Four with Groudon in tow. But before we get into that, are we a boy or are we a girl?
Geez, it's a tough choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling a girl.
Yeah,
That came out weird.
Yeah. Oh, you're feeling a girl? What's her name?
Her name, it's Trash Can.
Trash can. She's gonna be like, people are just really rude. Hey, Trash Can.
Her parents really didn't want her. She had a rough home life.
Oh no, Trash Can doesn't fit.
No. What do we do then? Okay, so not Trash Can. Trish.
Trish. Short for Trisha. Just Trish. She's trash, but subtle. I've always wanted to have a daughter. Name her this.
Debris.
Because I've always wanted to name my daughter Debris.
Debris.
And just see, just have her have to deal with, all right, is debris here? Is debris in the room?
All right, so do you want to do debris? No?
Should we?
You want to save that for your actual daughter?
I mean, if I have kids and they somehow stumble across my YouTube career, pray to God that doesn't happen. I don't want them to know that I named them for the sake of a joke. I'd be a great dad.
Okay, so what are we gonna name our girl then? What's the name of this girl that I'm feeling?
How about, just to remind us what we're doing, we'll call her Nuzly.
Nuzly? Sure.
Or
Nuzly.
Nuzly. There we go. That looks more like a name.
Do like an I and an E. Or two I's. Nuzly.
This looks more appealing. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, Nuzly, to remind ourselves that this is, in fact, a Nuzlocke.
In case we forget, and just start playing Pokemon normally.
Whoops. and this is the third rule of the Nuzlocke, too. Very important. We have to name every single one of our Pokemon that we catch. We have to form an emotional attachment to these people who we will send into battle and potentially lose.
But that sounds painful to the heart.
Get ready to get attached and hate yourself for doing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like my parents.
We're going to Little Root to meet Mom.
Okay.
Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. Well,
Have them taken away. One by one.
the Lord catcheth and the Lord releaseth away. Establishing shot.
Where is she? Is she in a warehouse?
Nah.
No?
That'd be ideal.
What?
We're just hanging out in the back of a moving van.
Why is she in a truck? Why? What?
Well, we're here, honey.
Why didn't she ride in front?
It must be
There's
tiring.
no other seats up front for her to ride in. She has to ride in the back.
Here's my question. How is it tiring riding with our things in a moving truck? Like, I'll admit, it's a shitty thing to put your child in the back of a moving van when you're moving to a new town completely foreign to them. But how is it tiring?
She's gotta like hold the dressers back from crushing her to slide around.
It was shifting a little bit when we stopped.
Yeah.
There are also no roads. How did they get here?
Illegally?
Oh. One would hope, right? The movers Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after. It's so convenient. Nuzly, your room is upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Dad brought us a new clock to mark our move here. Don't forget to set it.
All right, and it's real efficient.
Shine on, you crazy diamond.
Where do I put this? Where does it go?
All right, let's just head downstairs.
What? Oh.
Nuzly, go set the clock in your room. Oh, God. Well, I guess so.
Set the fucking clock!
Yeah, why not? That seems right.
Yeah.
I once saw a clock look like that.
That's close enough.
Nuzly, how do you like your new room? Sucks. Where's yours?
Does she have a room?
We walked upstairs and here we are.
Sleep on the couch?
There's stairs down from this doorway. You just walk into the room. The entire upper level is my room, and my mom gets nothing.
Why does Nuzly get a room when she's about to leave for like years or however long her Pokemon journey is gonna be?
You know what? Maybe the fans of Pokemon had it wrong the whole time. This was never our room. Our mom knew that we were going to go out on adventures, so she just moved to the local area where the professor was to get us our starter. And then she was like, yeah, no, and now I got a sweet room out of it. My husband's the gym leader. I don't need to see him. I can just get wine drunk all day. Come quickly, come quickly. Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on. We brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym. Oh, it's over. I wonder what was going on at Petalburg.
That was quick.
Yeah.
What?
I think it was like she was like in the middle of turning it on. It's like, oh, hey, news is happening. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad.
I like more to imagine it's like, and now to Petalburg Gym with Steve. Hi, Jim. What's it like out there? Oh, it's good. Back to you, Steve.
It's those like on-site interviews or whatever that really don't affect anything. By the way, our mom told us to visit our neighbors, so that's what we're doing.
Okay. Ooh, oh, hey, look at this girl.
Long, awkward silence.
Who are you?
Nuzly, huh? All right. Let's rob these fuckers blind.
Rob him?
Yeah, we
Oh,
got.
sweet.
Well, first let's take his GameCube.
Oh, no, don't we have one?
Oh, a Game Boy Advance is connected to serve as the controller.
Oh, cool.
Nobody ever bought that peripheral.
No.
Dad might like this program.
What is it? What?
Sounds like it's better get going. I always thought it fell off after the 5th season. You can only get going so many times before you need to stop. Hey, you. Who are you?
Nobody. Nothing. I wasn't gonna steal your Pokeball.
Oh, you're Nuzly, aren't you? Awkward silences are just my introduction, I guess. Should have named our character Ellipses. Moved in next door, right? Yeah. You
Yeah.
know an uncomfortable amount about me.
Yep. I mean, there's a moving van.
I didn't
Hard
know
to
you're a
miss.
girl. I mean, in his defense, Nuzly isn't that feminine a name. It's not really much of a name, per
Yeah,
se.
I'd say it's androgynous.
Yeah, you know, that could be like a Taylor or an Alex. Dad, Professor Birch. I need to call him that when I'm at the office. He's gonna get me an internship, and then I'm gonna get a job straight out of college without having to apply myself.
Okay.
So I assumed you'd be a guy
Why?
because he's the because I'm the gym leader's kid.
Oh, wow. Thanks, asshole. Thanks.
My name's Brendan. So hi, neighbor. You're just killing it with this introduction. Huh? Hey, Nuzly, don't you have a Pokemon?
I was about to.
Do you want me to go catch you one? Wow, that's oddly dismissive. I'm the gym leader's kid. You don't think that I have any predisposition to being able to catch Pokemon?
You think I can't catch my own Pokemon? I am a free, independent woman, asshole.
And I hold the door open for myself. Aw, darn, I forgot. I'm supposed to help my dad catch some wild Pokemon. How does that stop you from catching me one?
Yeah.
Not that I want you to, but like, how does that, like, where is that changing where we stand already?
Oh man, I'm catching all these Pokemon. Too bad I can't give you any.
Look, those Zigzagoons are valuable. It's Brendan's Pokeball. You mean it's Nuzly's Pokeball?
I feel like there's some stains in that.
Do you want me to take my shoes off?
Flipped open the notebook. Adventure rule number 1. Open the menu with start. Adventure rule number 2. Record your progress with save. The remaining pages are blank.
You're on your own, kid.
Is it just like a 500-page book that's just empty after the first 2 pages, or after the first page?
Adventure rule number 1. There are no rules. Okay, so, I know how this game works, so let's just clear something out right now. We are about to get our first Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Professor Birch is about to get held up. So what we... Yeah, no, it's game over for Birch if we don't show up. But we can take our sweet time. Before we get into that,
Yeah.
In order to make sure that the Nuzlocke is purely random and that I am not just doing this and, like, choosing the best options every single time, we're not going to be picking our starter. Instead, we're going to be looking at the trainer ID info.
Okay.
And depending on what number my ID ends with, that's what we're going to pick. If it ends with a number 1, 2, or 3, I'm going to pick the grass starter. If it ends with 4, 5, or 6, I pick the fire starter. And if it's 7, 8, or 9, I pick the water starter. And if it's 0, I get to pick.
Okay. So, let's
Check
see
it
what
out.
it is. 4?
4. We have Torchic.
Oh, cool.
Sure.
What, bad?
So Torchic is a great Pokemon. I'm gonna get a lot of hate because people love Torchic. Torchic is fine. She sucks with Nuzlocking.
Really? Why?
It's a fire type.
I don't understand.
Okay, I'll get into that, but right now we gotta help this man.
Oh, jeez!
Where are you going? Don't leave me like
The
this!
Zigzagoon's got a knife!
Just keep jogging in place, man.
Oh, man, I really want to help you.
Like,
Yeah. Man, that looks rough. Jeez. If only someone was here that could do something.
Yep, we got the torch one.
Okay. Let's see.
He's zigging, he's zagging. It's a zigzagoon. Ooh, a female torchic.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Well, the starters have a predisposition. It's 87.5% chance of it being male and 12.5% chance of it being female.
Why?
Because and this is where you get into the mechanics of the game, breeding, the way that works is in order to, the female Pokemon in the breeding pair is the Pokemon that it will end up being when you get an egg, and the male Pokemon is the moves that it gets.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So we can make a bunch more Torchics.
We normally could, but we're playing a Nuzlocke, and you can't breed in Nuzlockes, because it kind of defeats the point of a Nuzlocke.
Damn it.
Yeah. I mean, this...
Oh, all right.
And we're back.
One hell of a transition.
Hey, I only show what matters. You do movies and stuff.
Yes.
What would we gain from seeing them walk their way to the lab? You don't see the entire starship, like the entire Millennium Falcon flying from planet to planet through all of space. We have warp speed for that. We have wipe cuts.
It takes like 10 seconds, though, to get from where he was getting held up by the Zigzagoon and to his lab.
Fair.
Oh, Torchic.
We're gonna need to name this lady.
Okay.
So
do we have a
theme for naming?
We have one.
I was thinking historical figures.
Okay.
Naming them after famous people in history.
Okay.
Famous women in history. It sucks that they always get the shaft, because it's... This is definitely gonna have a bit of a bias. Let's see. A powerful woman associated with fire, with chicken, or just birds, I guess. I mean, it's
a powerful woman associated with chicken.
Or
I'm
birds.
sure there's lots of them.
I'm sure
there's lots of powerful people. Not even the woman part, the chicken part.
I know what we're naming her.
Yeah.
Amelia.
Like Earhart?
Yeah.
She went down a fiery blaze.
Well, also, Torchic, Combuskin, and Blaziken are incapable of flight. That's how you spell Amelia, right? I'm probably embarrassing myself.
Hang on 1 sec. Gonna double check.
I mean, like, there is a guy who can change the names of Pokemon, but, like, I don't want to have to deal with an embarrassment for, like, 27 episodes.
Yeah. Amelia Earhart. Yep, you got it right.
All right.
Cool.
What a perfect last name, too. Amelia Earhart. Like Usain Bolt or something.
It's not Earhart. It's Earhart.
Earhart, yeah. Well,
yeah, it's not spelled, but...
How do you pronounce it?
I think it's you pronounce it Earhart.
Right.
At the same time, it's spelled Earhart.
Oh, shoot. He's trying to set me up with his son.
Oh.
No, I'm good.
No,
don't be that way. No. Oh, don't be that way. Oh, don't be that way.
Stop it. I don't want to meet your kid.
Fine. Great. Brendan should be happy, too. 2 would imply that you were saying as well. Get Brendan to teach you what it means to be a
What does that mean?
Okay, I am 21 years old. I have been playing Pokemon since I was 8.
Yeah.
I have a lot of experience. I've been playing Pokemon since before Brendan was programmed.
Were you at? Yeah, you would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. That's a weird thing to think about.
I know, right? Oh, man, only 90s kids will understand.
Okay. Oh, cool. So do we have to catch this one, or do we not get to?
So the thing about Nuzlocke is normally you would have to catch it, but because this is we don't have access to Pokeballs, I prefer to play it where I don't employ that rule until I have Pokeballs. For certain people, it differs. Maybe they want to, maybe they don't. But the fun part about Nuzlocke is it's self-imposed rules. Mm-hmm. So if somebody has a problem with me doing this, then they can suck it up.
Okay. I like that rule.
Yeah, I know, right? We got a worm burp. A worm.
I'm taking note that we got a Torchic named Amelia.
Good.
So we have to take notes on that?
Yes, we do. Thank you, Pat, for having your pen and paper at the ready.
It's a pencil, actually.
Oh, pencil.
Mind you.
Sorry. Don't mean to miss-utensil you. Hopefully that's not a thing yet.
I personally identify as a fork.
So the thing about what we're dealing with the Pokemon thing in... Oh, God, I'm losing train of thought.
What's that?
Your pen and paper, right.
Yeah.
So the pen and paper, the important thing about the pen and paper is that when we go back to old roots, we won't be able to catch Pokemon again. So we need to keep track and have like a written record. Mm-hmm. You can go into your Pokemon. Also, we need to check out Amelia a little bit. Oh, she's calm. She's a very calm person.
What does that mean? I don't know anything about natures.
Oh, okay. So nature isn't just like a role-playing thing. It actually affects her stats. Calm, I don't know off the top of my head. I think that it lowers attack and increases defense. Or that might be brave. I don't know. I can look it up later.
Okay.
Calm, I know, is defensive-based. I remember I was trying to breed for a specific nature, and I got like 4 calms in a row, and I was really mad. Oh, cool. I can get a free potion for talking to this person.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no,
Nice.
I'm not listing off all the tricks. I'm assuming people who are watching this series already know that you can do these sort of things.
Yeah.
But just to keep people up to date, I currently have 2 potions. One of them I got from my PC for item storage.
When did you do that?
At the very beginning of the episode. At this point, when I'm playing Pokemon, it's all muscle memory.
I feel like I also kind of want to preface to people that I've only ever played Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon X. Mm-hmm. I've never played any of the original ones at all.
Oh, wait. Did you play anything in 5th gen?
Which was 5th?
The Black and White and Black 2, White 2?
Nope. Never touched those.
I think that you've picked 2 of the most vehemently despised versions of the game. Well, so that's not true.
Fun with them.
That's not true. So X and Y, a lot of people like. This is probably going to show up in later episodes, but I'm not the biggest fan of X and Y. I was when it came out. It lost me.
Why? Like, what's the story there? What happened?
It was too easy.
Who hurt you, Dave?
It was Miyamoto. It was mainly that it was too easy. Yeah, you can turn off the EXP share, but I still want an EXP share. I like the level of ease that added to it. I'm talking to you, person who's about to type in the comments that I'm being a bitch about this. Anyway, we gotta fight this guy.
Oh, Brennan, cool.
Yeah, no.
I want to fight him.
Yeah, no, we're gonna show him the business. Amelia is ready to go.
All right.
Oh, and also I'm setting up my my all-time favorite trick to do with this game. It's very underwhelming. Get ready.
Okay.
Okay, so this one and that one live on Route 103. I've never heard of the Pokemon this one or that one. I wonder if they like have a shared evolution or...
He's really good at this whole Pokemon catching thing for his dad, the professor.
Hey, it's Nuzlocke. Oh, yeah. Dad gave you a Pokemon.
Don't sound so
Damn it,
disappointed.
I was gonna catch him one. I wanted her to be impressed. She was gonna think the Wurmple was so cool. And then also my Pokemon could beat it up. And so she would still be inferior to me and feel like I need to protect her. Brendan's a very sick person.
All right, cool. Wait, so what? Okay, so he's got Mudkip.
Mudkip, yeah.
So
the one that
that kicks our ass.
Yeah, the rival will always pick the one that will beat you. I'm sure you're familiar.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, critical hit.
Good start.
So we're breaking it. We're breaking that potion open already.
So what happens if Amelia dies in this first fight?
The series ends.
Cool.
Yeah, no, there are no excuses if you lose this rival battle.
It's done.
I mean, unless he got like 3 critical hits in a row somehow.
Yeah.
Which, like, this is a Nuzlocke. What can go wrong will go wrong.
69. Giggity.
Giga. Amelia learned to focus energy.
Cool. What does that do?
It, like, doubles the chance of a critical hit.
Oh.
So, I mean, like, everybody gets a new move at level 7. Trico gets Absorb. Mudkip gets Mud Slap, and Torchic gets Focus Energy.
Okay.
Focus Energy is the worst of the 3, and Mud Slap is pretty bad.
So we got Focus Energy. So what does that entail? Is it just gives you better chance at a critical hit?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
okay.
It's a move that doubles your chance of a critical hit, doesn't do damage, and so you just spent a turn to maybe do a little bit better. Anyway, with the dissing of Focus Energy, I think that we've shown Bendon what for.
Bendon?
Bendon, we've bent him over and shown him what for. Mudcap is hobbling. Mudcap. What the fuck? End the episode.